Hey guys, welcome back to Res Life.
Thank you guys for stopping by, chilling out, hanging with us for a bit, checking out this video. We hope you guys enjoy it. Good morning, you guys. Today is Thursday. I'm headed to work right now. Mama Bear and Grandma were the only ones up when I left. So I will be back later on, I guess. I gotta make a stop or two before I get to the shop. This is what it looks like this morning. I made it back over here to the shop. So now that side is mostly cleaned up, I'm going to start working on this side and the wiring for the fuel injection, AC, water temp, everything else. And while I'm doing that, I will be in here as well, wiring everything to the gauges, cleaning up all of that wiring, and then installing that. Yesterday, this was one of the things that I did. I got to find a knob for that, but I put the new emergency flasher in and I hooked it up. That's the only way I would get the park neutral switch to work too with the brake light. I got to go through and eliminate this wiring and splice all of this into that. And up here on the front of the intake, I have the sensors for water temperature and oil pressure hooked up and loomed. I still got a lot to loom up back here, but I'm not even sure if I'm done with it yet. In here, I got a lot of stuff done. So I've got a lot of things cleaned up, and I've located a lot of things that I needed to locate. So I've got the speed sensor here, connection and ground. I redid the tach signal from the distributor, and I redid the oil pressure sensor as well, the whole line. And then water temp was right here, so I hooked that one up. And then this red one was for the radio, so I ran that to keyed power. This one's on a memory for regular battery, but the power wire for that is ran to a keyed power. And I've got a lot of this cleaned up. It doesn't look like it, but I actually did. So I know what these are for. I regrounded the signal light. And a lot of these, I just need to go through and either tie them up or connect them. Some of these I'll have to figure out, like the check engine light and the digital odometer on this thing. Cool, this don't look too bad. Alright, I cleaned up my mess for the morning and I gotta go take a lunch break now. I'm hungry. So we're trying to take that out right there. Quick inspection on the variable valve timing solenoid. Fresh solenoid there, fresh solenoid back there. Well, we poked around at that Jeep for a bit, and a lot of the sensors have been changed on already in the solenoids, so I don't know what's going on with it. Definitely one of the vehicles I have to actually spend time on and go through and research. So, we got it started and it was running okay, kind of, but it was still hesitating and cutting out like it's getting starved for fuel, and I don't know what is going on with it, but I definitely got to look it up more because it's got a new fuel pump in it, and it's got new everything. Crank sensor, cam sensor, mass airflow, intake air temp sensor, map sensor. It's got a bunch of new stuff. And it's got a new computer, the ECM. It's on the third one now. Still doing the same thing. It's got a new throttle body. It's got a new drive-by-wire gas pedal. It's got a lot of new parts, and they're running out of things to change, so I have to actually get in there and see what's going on with it. But for now, I gotta get something to eat. I just left from my bro Gene's house. We were getting started on what's going on with his solar power. His generator is not charging at the normal amperage, so it's only charging at 5 amps instead of 50. And instead of reset the system. We're going to go through it. So I was going to see what is going on with it first. I have some PDF files on my phone that I'll have to read and study tonight so I can come back tomorrow and figure it out. But I left from there. Mama Bear gave me the list for dinner, and it sounds like dinner is going to be awesome tonight. So I was going to go back to work, but I think I'm going to go home because, one, I'm going to have chicken in the truck, so I don't want that to go bad. Two, I really need to get that wiring done, but Cousin Benny, you guys know Cousin Benny, he has his brakes for his car. It needs to be done for quite a bit now, and I think I need to go home and just have him meet me at the house, and then I can change the brakes for him out there, because it's going to be too much to do that over at his house, because I still have all the tools in the carport. Oh man, it's going to be a busy night. Since I'm going home, I am over here at TNR Market, so I should probably go see my mom too while I'm on this side of town and say hello, check on them, and then I'll head home. Cream of chicken. I'm done at TNR. It took a little bit longer than I wanted to, but it still wasn't too long. I'm gonna head over to my mom's real quick, say hello to everybody, give my mom a hug, and then I'm gonna take off back to the house. And I'll go around 264 on the way back home. Every time I get here, you little doggies are bigger and bigger. Check it out. You guys have curly fur, bro. Grandma's not here. None of you guys told me. You just let me walk in, bro. New strange dog here. This thing sounded like it needed a little bit of power steering fluid, so I put some in. Now I'm gonna head out. Later, puppies. My niece Amy said my mom is out Christmas shopping with my sister. And I figured my sister was at work because her truck wasn't here, but I guess my mom is with her. I said hello to the little ones in there. My brother Adrian's girls are in there hanging out with Amy. The little dude is crashed out. So I said hello, high five to everybody, and I'm gonna head to the house now. Look what these guys are playing with.
We made some curly fries.
Man, they taste really good.
Before it was warm.
That looks good. That's the convertible one?
Yep.
With the top down?
Yeah.
This dude just wanting belly rubs. Is that your carrot right there, bro? I was adding to this just a little bit. Check this out, you guys. Homemade. Thank you, Mama Bear.
You're welcome.
Let me see the extra meat one. Extra meat. Just kidding. No meat. Jackson drew a cosmic kitty. Looking pretty cool, bro. Good morning, everybody. Another good day today. Friday. It wasn't too cold. It's a little foggy again this morning, but it wasn't like this at the house. It looks like I'm gonna drive into it in about a half a mile though. You can see the fog that way too. I'm heading in right now. I gotta go to the shop and work on a few things again. But I'll be there for a few hours today, and then we'll see what happens after that. Mama Bear and the boys are at the house. Grandma's at the house. Everybody's doing all right. Everybody's enjoying their winter break. The perky looks nice this morning in the fog. It definitely thickened up a little bit. Traffic seems to be moving all right on the freeway though. Okay guys, so I've been here at the shop for a bit now, and I've got a few things wired in. What I'm doing is I'm taking all the wiring from the back of these gauges, and I am figuring out what wires go to what in the truck, and then I'm splicing them into what came off of the old gauges. It got all smoky in here. I was trying to start this thing and it wouldn't start. The fuel kept pumping into the piston chamber as I was cranking it. And I checked and double checked everything I could. Come to find out, on here, this red wire, the connector that slides up in here on this little black housing right here, that was dropped out of there. So when I would start it, sometimes it would connect and sometimes it wouldn't. So sometimes it was starting, sometimes it wasn't. Now it starts every time. But as the fuel was going through and I burned it all up, it got super smoky in here. Oil pressure is good. Battery is good. We're idling a little bit high at 1100. I also got the fuel gauge to work and the temperature gauge. So all of it's working and the lights are working. Nice. I was also working on the dome light for a bit. Got the dome light to turn on, but I did that when it was out of the truck and I hooked it up straight to the battery. So there's wiring up the A-pillar. That is a problem right now. All right, I got done with what I was doing at the shop. Not done with the truck. It'll be like 2 weeks or a month or so, but I was done for the day with what I was doing. And I took off from there. While I'm on this side of town, I'm gonna cruise right up here to Gamerco, and I'm gonna go see my bro Gene. After that, I will see what we need at home, what needs to be done. I want to go pick up a Christmas gift for Mama Bear. It's easier to do that when I'm by myself. So I'll probably do that here in a bit, and I'll take you guys along with me. I was going to read that PDF file last night because what I'm actually trying to work on at my bro Gene's house is I'm going to check his solar system. I'm going to check his solar charging system. When it's running off the solar panels, it is actually running the whole house. But when it's cloudy, like today, the sun is not charging the batteries. When that happens, the propane generator kicks on. And the propane generator kicks on, it'll run the house, but it's only charging the batteries at 5 amps. And something is wrong with it in the programming, because when the new controller box was put on, it went from charging at 50 amps to charging at 5 amps. So it actually takes a really long time, and it's a waste of propane to run the generator for only 5 amps of charging. So I'm gonna go through the PDF file and see what it's gonna look like. I was doing wiring today, so I've been looking at wiring diagrams all day already for gauge cluster, for steering wheel, and for lighting, parking lights, signal lights, hazard lights. So that's what I was doing on that F100. My brain is getting the workout in. This is where our buddy Gene lives. After a couple stops, I made it over here to the mall. I'm gonna run in real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can pick something up from Mama Bear. I kind of already know what I'm gonna get. I just gotta go make sure they have the size. I don't need change, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. You guys have a nice night.
Yeah, thank you. Happy holidays.
Okay, you guys. I'm done here at the mall. I got Mama Bear's gifts. Got them wrapped before I get home, so I don't have that problem. And I'm gonna go head out now. I gotta get some stuff for dinner and then back to the house. Heading over to Lowe's on the west side. There's 2 trains, you guys. One is moving really slow. Crap. Well, guys, this is where I take the gamble. And I see if that train is going to slow down and stop before I get to the other side on 66. Right here. After I looked up that aisle and that aisle. Alright, you guys, I'm on the move again. I just took off from Lowe's. I forgot to check if the train was still here because I came in on Aztec. Right now I gotta get some gas and then I'm gonna get home. I stopped over here at 19 Fuel Stop for gas. You guys want to see the coolest Dodge Durango ever? Check out this Dodge Durango right here. It's a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. It's a GL 550, I think. But it's really just based off the Dodge Durango frame. Kind of cool. I like it. This railroad worker said the crossing guards are malfunctioning and he will wave me through as soon as it's good to go. As soon as this train goes through, most days these trains don't bother me because that's Gallup. That's what Gallup was built on, and everywhere you go around this town there are trains. But some days I feel like I've had a long day and I just want to get home. Now that the train is done, I'm heading back home. Doesn't look like it rained as much out here as it did in town. Road's wet, but it's not muddy. This road is a little muddier than the gravel road, but we'll see. Feels kind of slick, but I don't think it'll be anything that's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's pretty dry. little muddy down in the ditch. Oh, that's cool. After what seemed like a super long day, I finally made it back to the mama bear. Man, you sure got a lot done since I took off.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the edging now?
Yeah, I got the edging all the way around.
Wow.
My first pair done.
That's magical. That's crazy that you just created that. Oh, I love it. Man, I knew Mama was going to be good at that. She just didn't know herself until she tried it. This is what else she was getting done. She was wrapping all this loot today, too.
These two that I'm working on, two bigger ones.
Oh, that's nice. I like these a lot. This is the beginning, you guys. It is starting. Man, you guys, this is so good.
So good.
Mama Bears has hers with no meat, of course. Check this out. I'm having baseball withdrawals, so I'm sitting here watching YouTube videos, highlights, and stuff from last year. Mama Bear's working on her beading, and she just finished these. Very pretty. I really like it.
Well, guys, that's it for this video.
Thank you guys again for stopping by and hanging out with us for a bit. We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day.
You guys take care, stay safe, and stay warm. Peace and love.
Later.